Hey guys, this is Tiffany, aka the Tiffinator, and today I'm bringing you a video from Call of Duty World at War. This is actually the first video of World at War that I'm putting up, and I don't know if you can tell, but I still am pretty new to this game. Most of the mechanics are really similar to, the other Call of Duty games, Modern Warfare 2 and all of that, so I picked it up pretty quickly, but I'm just having fun on this tank. I'm getting used to it because obviously there's no tank in Modern Warfare 2. So I told you guys that I would update you as to what went on this past Halloween. And I had a ton of fun, but there's a couple of things that didn't go as expected. So first off, the girl that wanted to dress as Avatar, she totally backed down. And so when I saw her, she still was really cute. She was dressed as Audrey Hepburn from like Breakfast at Tiffany's or one of those movies, I don't know. And so she ended up not entering into the Halloween costume contest. It was pretty funny. There were some awesome costumes this past weekend, and the person who won the contest was actually dressed as a porter potty. So he pretty much was in I don't know, makeshift homemade porter potty, but it looked pretty real, and you just saw this porter potty dancing on the dance floor. It was pretty funny. So we got to the venue, and I'm just one of those people that I don't really like, I'm really forgetful, so I don't like to bring a coat if I can help it. I usually don't bring a purse, and I love things with pockets because I always end up with full pockets at the end of the night. But I was freezing. Oh, I think that was one of the reasons why she ended up not dressing up in just paint, because I guess it turned out to be a good thing, because it was really not a very good night to walk around pretty much naked. It was raining and it was super cold. I mean, it definitely wasn't below freezing, but it was right around there. It was really cold. So I know as soon as we got in, we all were like, let's go get a drink and warm up and start dancing. And all my friends know that my drink of choice is a Chambord Kamikaze. And it's basically the one drink that I have the whole night, because, I'll have one drink and then I'll start feeling it, and I'll feel pretty good for the rest of the night. It doesn't really take much to get me going, but I like it. It's the kamikaze part has a really strong taste of lime, and then the Chambord is a raspberry liqueur. So it's really sweet, and I really like it, but it's also tangy, so it's got a nice little balance. And so I got that drink, and what ended up happening, I realized this afterwards, is the bartender poured it for me, and she poured a shot for me. So I decided, I'm going to get a cup of ice because I'm such a lightweight. I don't want to take it as a shot. I just want to drink it. And so I poured it into the cup, and I was just sipping it pretty much the whole night. And towards the end of the night, oh my goodness. It was just like a wall hit me, and I just got really hot and dizzy. And I've been drunk before, not very often, but in college, once or twice I got really wasted, and it definitely didn't feel like how I felt this past weekend. And I think what ended up happening is I looked up online, and to make a kamikaze shot, some bartenders, instead of using vodka, they'll use tequila. And because I know I'm such a lightweight, I've never drank tequila before. I mean, all my friends, whenever we go out for like Taco Tuesdays, or we'll go out for like a fiesta night, they'll all drink margaritas, and I'm like, oh no, you are not getting me to drink that. And I'll have I don't know, a Dos Equis or a Corona or something, you know, not too bad. And I probably won't even finish it. That's what a lightweight I am. And so I know I definitely want to stay away from tequila. And man, that messed me up a lot. Luckily, since I, you know, only had that one drink, it didn't last for a really long time. I went outside, and because it was so cold, I sobered up really quick. But that could have been bad if I kept ordering that the rest of the night. I could have had a crazier, much more crazy night. Everything turned out good though. All the costumes were fantastic. I mean, there were some people who brought in their own pretty much life-size boat for the Halloween costume contest. They were shipwrecked from the Titanic, and they were in like a little, you know, one of those emergency evacuation little rowboats, and you know, all the regular you know, traditional costumes, the Frankensteins and the witches, and it's always fun to go around and see what everyone's dressed up as. And I love when people kind of go outside the box and they kind of make their own costume, and it was so much fun. And catching up with a bunch of guys that I hadn't seen since college, it was, I don't know, it was just so much fun. It was totally awesome. So I definitely now, I've met my fair weather friend Tequila. And I'll have to say that I think it'll be a little while before I go visit that friend again. But I can finally say I've had tequila, because all my friends have been telling me, you know, they know I hadn't had it before this time. And so they were always trying to get me to have it. And they'd always bring me a drink and try to slip it to me, and I always caught on. So yeah, fun times. And I'm actually leaving for China this coming week, so definitely gonna go pick up Black Ops and try to play that before my plane flight, so that I can get a couple games in and kind of, you know, learn about all the cool new weapons. But really looking forward to that. Oh, sweet, called in my dogs. I think that's one thing that I really like about World at War, just because that's, I don't know, I think it's a cool feature to call in dogs. It's like you have your little army of minions, and you're like, minions, go out and get them. So I think that's pretty fun. Yeah, but I was talking to my mom the other day, and so we're getting ready and figuring out, you know, what to bring. She's so funny. I mean, I told you guys I grew up in Hawaii, and when I talked to my mom, I was like, okay, I've never been here before, so tell me, you know, how cold does it get? What do I need to pack and all of this stuff? And she told me, oh, it's so cold. It's like in the 30s. And so I was like, oh, so it snows there in the wintertime. And she's like, no, it doesn't snow there. And I'm like, Mom, if it's 30 degrees Fahrenheit, then it's below freezing. And she was just exaggerating. So I was like, okay, I can't believe you. I need to actually go look this stuff up. So I went online and I looked up what the weather is going to be next week. Okay, check this out. It's going to be in the 70s and 80s during the day, and it's going to be in like the low 60s at night. So I was like, Mom, you were like 30 degrees off. Come on now. Like, I don't know, that's kind of ridiculous, but she's always cold. She's bringing like a big winter coat, what I would consider a winter coat, and I'm probably gonna be in like shorts and a tank top. So I don't know, I think it'll be a lot of fun to go visit my brother and check out where he's living now, and I think it'll just be fun to hang out with my family and hang out with his wife's family too, and kind of get to know them. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll definitely miss you while I'm gone, but as soon as I get back, I'll definitely play a ton of Black Ops and try to get some more videos up for you guys. But basically, it's pretty much the end of the video. I end up getting 29 kills and only 2 deaths, so pretty awesome game. We end up winning. This is the Tiffinator. Come play with me.